Hello, welcome to everybody. Please say hello if you're here in the chat. I'm just gonna quickly type in the chat here. Welcome, please say hello and feel free to ask a question. Hi, sweetie. Happy to be with you all now and in the future. If you're in the future, I hope it's a cool place to be. If you're in the past, it's all right. Shout outs to bagels, by the way. Love you, taste great, just had one. Keep it up. I'm Speed. Hi, stranger. Hi, Shamkra. Okay. Nick, hello. Okay, so today we are doing weekly challenge number 6, which is color as sound. And I have a piece of art that I found online through a royalty-free website, and I'll list the author's name in the description of this video once I upload it. And the challenge this week was to translate this piece of art into music. No drums, no percussion, any key, any plugins, any DAW, anything, so long as you are taking your interpretation of the music, or of the music into art, of the art into the music. That's the challenge, really. And so we've had a number of people upload in the last hour, which is pretty usual. I'm glad that people enjoyed it. I love doing this kind of thing. And I think that having visual reference for composition is awesome. It's just so inspiring, and it's such a nice way to have a compass of a sort to be able to make decisions upon, right? That you can always reference the image and say okay, does this, what I'm doing, actually fit with this image in terms of my interpretation of it or not? So yeah, I'm excited to get started on mine. The last weeks we've been limited, or I've been limiting myself sometimes as well, to only stock plugins, but today, yeah, I can do whatever I want. So you can see I've already got Serum loaded up. I was hoping to install a bunch of my new plugins, which I haven't gotten a chance to use yet, but it just still hasn't happened, just been too busy. But anyway, I've got some fancy plugins already that we can give a go to. Okay, so I will get my face out of the way and show the image so that anyone who has not seen it understands what I'm doing. I'm going to try to flick back and forth between it every once in a while so that I understand what I want to do with it. So here we are. Boom. Yeah, so this is what I found. I was just scrolling through a whole bunch of images, and this one struck me. And yeah, I just like it. And today, Thomas, hello, welcome. Today, my plan is to interpret this thing quite literally, which is honestly not my normal way of doing this. Often I'm more guided by the emotional quality of the feeling, which I will be to a certain extent here too, but I'm also interested in the idea of representing the piece directly in sound. And I wonder, how did you guys do that? Did you actually just take your interpretation of the feeling, or did you take the elements and try to represent them as sounds? I wonder how you did. I'm sure everyone did it different. The paint on canvas. Yeah, exactly. So I want to take each of the elements and try to represent it directly with my own interpretation of how that is, and then orchestrate that over time, because that's just not a thing I've ever done before. I've never actually tried to do that from a visual reference. So cool. Let's do that. So I'm going to start with let's bring this back up one sec here. I'm going to start with the orange dot. I don't know what you guys interpret this as. Hey, Tom. Nick says, feelings played into it for me, but texture was important to represent, I thought, too. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate it. Neil, hello. Welcome. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go for the orange dot first. For me, I have no idea what you guys interpreted this thing as, but to me, I'm seeing a sun, setting sun, ocean, and lava spilling into the ocean. Simple as that sounds, like, oh, okay, come on, Max, what a basic interpretation. That's just straight up was my first impression of it, and that's what's going to happen. DC Jazz, welcome. Paradise Wings, welcome. Alan, okay. So anyway, here we go. We're going to start with the orange dot. And I'm going to go into Serum for this. This doesn't change for you guys. No, it doesn't. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do for this sound, I'll probably start this one from scratch. A couple of them, I think I might just use some presets I've made and then tweak them, but for this one, we'll do it this way. British Stevie, welcome. So here we go. Let's grab just something. I want an analog waveform, maybe, let's just see what we can find here. Okay. You put the sun for the end, yeah. True. I'm going, actually, I should have mentioned that. My timeline for how the song is going to evolve has to do with the way that my eye moves around the image. So my eye first goes to the sun, or the orange dot, and then realizes it's on a blue background, and then I see the big red streak through, and that's how the song is going to evolve, actually. You pictured a neon, like neon sign sunset mixed with a real one in a dystopian future and pick some sounds from that. That's awesome. Amit, welcome. So I've got kind of idea for this. Okay, I just ruined that, didn't I? For this sun sound, and let's just see how we can get to it. Maybe like this. No. Okay, let's just take a... I actually don't mind this sound. This might work out. So let's go for this. I'm just going to start trying to get roughly what I want as fast as possible so that I can, yeah, know what to tweak, basically. So I'm going to send this to a reverb right away, and it's going to be big. We went with a feeling of deep sea with a contrasting orange sunrise. Not sure if I convey that in the song, though. Okay, so people are interpreting it the same way as me. That's good to know. At least I'm not, like, crazy. Maybe it's probably obvious that it's a sun. I wonder what the artist's actual initial thought was when doing it. Okay, so we're going to do big. Okay, and then we're going to have some noise. And let's just grab, I have like a stereo. I actually don't know if I want the stereo. Do I want the stereo? Sure. And then we're gonna have the envelope fade in. And then very quickly reach a sustain level that is not the maximum. Like this. We're going to create a bunch of wavering in this sound so that it changes over time. I could do that in a number of ways. I think the easiest way for me to do that, fastest way for me to do that is just to use retro color on it. So I will do that in a second. I'm going to add another layer here. This one's going to be an octave higher. And will be wide. And then we're going to have this whatever. Wave shape change over time very subtly here. So let's just put on an LFO and, okay, push the right button, Max. What is the right button? God damn. There's the right button, okay. So way slower. Sort of like that. And then I'm going to have another LFO that's similar, changing the volume of the higher one. And let's put it on a different speed. Nathan, hello. Welcome. We're making the sun right now, just so you're aware. Okay, and then let's just see what retrocolor is going to do for this before I start tweaking some more stuff. So RC20, those guys who watch the stream know this is one of my favorite plugins. And we'll turn off the noise. Let's turn off everything for now, and then we'll start working with it. LFO's tight, nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna get a little bit of digitalness in here. I don't know why, but it's just what I want to hear. Did you miss anything important? Everything I do is important, Maddie. You missed me saying hello? You missed me shouting out bagels? No, we're just getting started. Okay, I like that. And then we're gonna get the magnetic, which is like a fluctuation in volume over time. Okay, cool. So, we're starting to get somewhere. That's more like the note that I'm thinking. I also want to fluctuate this thing in its volume as well. Yep. And then to get even more movement, what you can do is modulate the rates of these LFOs with other LFOs so that the rate is not constant either. I think I'm going to avoid that for today just because of time constraints, but like that's a thing that if you want to get even more realistic movement, you don't want it to be completely periodic. You want like the period to also like move slightly, sometimes faster, sometimes slower, to get even more analog-y sort of stuff going on. Anyway, so I like, it's got kind of a burning, searing sort of quality to it, which is kind of what I'm going for. And we'll probably change this over time, of course. I wonder about like a subtle phaser. As a volume for you, it's probably pretty low, this sound, but it should be low because it's annoying to listen to constantly. Hopefully it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to stick with this for now. And we will just get a note in. I got to think about like what key I want it. I want it in a minor key. And do you have a clear idea which sounds you're going to use before getting to making the song? So I still don't have any clue. In this case, I do have a pretty clear idea of the sorts of sounds I want to use. In the past, though, especially when I was kind of newer to production, most of the time I would make songs by browsing patches. And I would just browse patches until something was inspiring, and then I would start playing. These days, I generally more have an idea in mind of what I want ahead of time, unless I don't. And then I just browse patches until something cool happens. But yeah, I think that's the way a lot of people work, is you just find an inspiring sound and then just start playing from there, which is kind of a nice way to go. I got to think about the key, what key I want to be in and what note I want to hit, because I have an idea for the water, for the blue. Let me pull up the image again for anybody that hasn't seen. For what I'm interpreting here as water, I like the texture that I see there, and I want a churning, constantly evolving sort of thing. And so I have some ideas in mind for that. I have a particular sound that I want to use for it, and I'm going to have kind of potentially ambiguous sort of chord that is just a few notes are changing almost at random intervals constantly, that it's always just moving and moving and moving. Then the very darkest part of that blue will be a bass note that will also slowly move and color the upper notes that are always shifting, basically. But that means I want to pick a note for the sun that is going to mesh with every chord, basically, that I'm going to put underneath it. So I need to be kind of considering that. And I'm probably going to go with the fifth of the key, and I've been playing kind of in F, so why don't I just do that? So here's a C. So I'm just going to I'm going to put this in, and yeah, then we'll start building. Or what tempo? I don't even know if I need a tempo, but let me think about this for a second. Let me see the image again. I wonder what tempo you guys use for this image. '70, 74, 96. That's cool. Mine's gonna be somewhere down there too. '61, 120 basically. Okay, so let's zoop. 80. Okay, so everybody's in the low. We think it's a slow image, which is good. I agree. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so basically this is just going to go forever. So I'm just going to drag this out. Where's a minute anyway? That'll give me, okay, 3 minutes. Minute 40. I should have mentioned the song is supposed to only be a minute-ish at most. So like, let's bring it to 55 seconds. 100 bars in 26. 100 in 26 bars equals 125 bars. Right. Okay. Cool. So now I want to like somehow introduce the note with, let's see, maybe. What I'm going to do is put another note right here. And I'm going to bounce this out. Oh, I'm going to mix it down. Okay, and I'm going to take the reverb of the note. And let's do something here. I'm going to take maybe like 2 beats of this reverb and bring it over to the start. And let's just see what we can do. Let's loop this for a sec. And dupe it. And reverse this one. This could be cool. Let's pull out our actual note to be starting longer. Let's duplicate this, and then these two need to do a thing. Okay. This is probably hella quiet for you guys, right? Yeah. Let's pull this up a lot. So why did this fade go away? Let's just see. Can I just like... I use the hell out of the trim knobs. Nice. Yeah, they're super helpful. Why is this thing not so smooth? Because it's just not. That's what I'm looking for. And then on this one too, can I actually drag this out any longer? I don't think so. There we go. Okay. This one we'll just do the same. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to pull this over here just for, I would like this to go on for a long time, but for length of the song, we're just going to have to do it quick. Okay, so let's make this a bit quieter. And then on this guy, we will put some like, I don't know what exactly, some portal. Portal is just how you win. It's how you win everything. You just put this on anything and then you just, yeah, you just win. You did something similar with reverse the other day. I automated the left and right pan too. It made it sound psychedelic. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking too. Adam Leeson, welcome. Have we met before? Don't think so. Okay, so let's get in here and see about stretch and smear. That sounds kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Yeah, non-stock plugins, man. Wow. Bunch of cool stuff here. Yeah, it's just the best. Portal's like, just win. That's kind of like what I'm looking for, honestly. Just gonna go with it, because, you know. Your new user of Studio One here for your tutorials. Ah, fantastic stuff. That's great, thanks. Glad you like it. Okay, I'm basically happy with that. So now it's just the transition. I don't know, it's not quite what I wanted. Let's see, if we turn this off again, what have I got? Honestly, that's like already closer. Like the portal thing is cool, but I don't know that it's gonna do exactly what I want. So let's see, if we put a reverb on this, I just need a little bit more of this. So let's try if I pull this over. And then we fade this out real fast. Like that. We're getting a click for some reason. God damn. Okay. Cool. I like that with this one you can really hear the swelling, right? That's fading into the main one is important. And we'll work on it some more afterwards. Okay, so this is sun. Now let's go grab the water. And I have this patch somewhere. I want to say it's called like hypnotic or, oh, hypno. What's that? Yep, I think that's the one. So this is one, but There's another one I want to say that may even work better. I'm just trying to remember where I would have put that. Oh man, so many patches. It's pretty cool, actually, honestly. That might be equally good. Where's that noise volume coming from? I've turned fully down, but I can still hear it. Give me 1 sec. Noise. Amp. Yeah. Where is that? So if I turn it off, it goes away. But the level is turned to 0. So I'm a little bit confused. Okay, so now we hear nothing. It's something like... Oh, this is what happens when you make patches years ago. Oh, it's being FM'd by the noise. There we go. Okay. So we're just going to pitch this down into a water octave. Here we are. And, okay, so we're thinking F minor, and I'm thinking kind of a constantly evolving thing. I don't really know what I mean, other than notes keep changing. That's the one thing I know. So if we just grab like... I guess like how my hair looks. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm just gonna like record some of that now, and we'll just see. Honestly, I don't even know that I need to worry about my tempo. I guess if there's any delay effects, I kind of have to think about a water church. Okay, so yeah. So we're gonna run out of time because the song has to be so short. So it's cool, but like we're gonna have to make it go quick. But let's just see. That's a water octave legit. Feels like solving a shrine puzzle. Yeah, honestly. Okay, so let's just see how long we have to wait, how long we should wait from the time that the sun actually appears. The song needs to actually be like 3 minutes long, but... Steven, welcome. Can we have the water sound to start sooner? Yeah. Because like here we're at like a minute already. Oh my god, it just goes by so fast. I wonder if I should only do one repetition of this thing. Yeah, I think I need to do that. Yeah, for the sake of it being a minute. So let's make everything come sooner. And this can start sooner. I'm also going to pan this over a bit so it's more in place of where the sun is in the image. I want to say that the volume right now is quite quiet overall. I'm just going to turn it up for you guys in the stream because, yeah, if you then like go watch the video afterwards, you're going to like blow your ears out. So you might want to turn your volume down if you've been listening a bit loud, because I can see on my meters it's really not anywhere near where my normal streams are. Louder is good. Okay. So let's just put the image on and let's see what happens when we play it. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna put a bit of bass in there. And then, yep. So let's go for, I have this bass I made. I have a couple of these basses. One's called, it's here somewhere. Warm Deep Bass. Ugh. Which is this kind of deal. Which is almost perfect. I have another one called Warm Goop that's in one of these banks. Why do I feel like the image is looking to my soul when you put it on screen with the music? Great. Can I just straight search this? I never go into here, but can I just search? Yeah, goop. Warm goop. There it is. All right, so it's slightly different. It's a bit more like... Why don't I loop a minute? Loop a minute? What do you mean? Oh, so I can see where it is? That sort of deal? so you know, yeah. Good idea. Here we go. Let's put it here. I can show you the image again, Steve, while I'm just looking at these patches here. I'm going to go back to the other patch I was just using. What was it called? Warm Deep Bass. Just came in. So did you look at the image to get inspired to come up with stuff? Yes, exactly. It's a challenge in the Discord. Anyone who's new, by the way, check out the link in the description. I've got a Discord where this challenge comes from. We do a challenge every week. This week it's translating this image into sound. So, doop. Used warm deep bass too. Nice. Okay, I want this though like even more gentle. Key for everyone here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to set our pitch shift to be massive. And right when the orange... we already got the orange dot. Here it is. And right when the orange dot comes in, I'm going to start fading in an F bass note, but we're going to go like this. So let's just record that first. You'll see what I mean. And then, hi Sub, welcome. I haven't responded to your email, I'm sorry. This happens with me. Email's like the bane of my existence, honestly. I can't stand it. So I try to avoid it at all costs, but then I end up forgetting things like that, so I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm going to fade this in, and I'm going to, yeah, you're going to hear her entry today. By the way, anyone who doesn't know, we're going to listen to all of the entries that wanted to be on stream. I'm going to play them at the end of stream today, and we're going to check out everybody's interpretation of how this was, which is pretty cool. Okay, so my idea is I want to fade this in and pitch shift it at the same time. So I'm going to start with a pitch bend. Wait, you're the one with the pig something name. That's right. And we go like this. Be back for the end, okay. So then we're going to edit the volume automation, and we're going to fade in. Future surround sound brought to you by X% Maxes. Okay, so then we're going to soften this attack. How do to get the keyboard to show what chord you're playing. It's something different actually, Ed. Welcome, Ed. It's an app called Konyi. I'll type it in the chat. And it's awesome. So there you go. Let me just quickly, my face is starting to explode because the sun is coming out here. So I can just quickly lower my something or other gain on my webcam. It looks like it's dark in here, but it's actually like bright sun outside. So I'm just trying to look cool. Hope you guys don't mind me looking cool. Spent hours trying to get how the keyboard does stay put. That's funny. Fitting that your face is exploding. This bass note I don't like to appear so early. Basses that pitch bend is just like a thing. It's just a good thing to do always. So there's my tip of the day, just pitch bend basses. I want this to be more impactful. What are your thoughts on not having the root bass note at the beginning? I love it. I love that. I think it's a common thought that occurs to people when they're learning to compose or to write chord progressions, is that you need to start your progression with the tonic chord, or at least the tonic bass note, but absolutely not. In this case, I am doing that just to establish the key right away, but like oftentimes I'm not starting on the one, that's for sure. I actually prefer it. Okay, so what can we do to spice this up? We need some arcade. Maybe they've got something. The arcade beings. Please work, arcade. Half the time I open it on stream, it's just like, this is not available. Okay, so we're gonna go for something ambient. I feel like I've searched ambient in here like 100 times and it gives me like one result exactly. There's this exact problem I have every time. This is not what I want, not at all. It's cool. Dubstep sax, yeah. This is interesting. Oh my God. I don't really know. I'm just gonna take one, I guess, and see. Looks like a web app. Yeah, exactly. So the key that we are in is F minor. And play. All right. Am I not selecting it yet? Yeah, I think you do have Arcade on your computer already. I think I installed it a while ago. You put yours in F minor as well. Okay, let's check this one. I'm just gonna trust them that they're pitch shifting it correctly. Yep. And that's all I want from it, honestly, is just that. I'm gonna bounce this out. And then, oh, yours is in G. Okay, I'm gonna filter this like this, bandpass style. Bandpasses, I learned over the years, is just a good idea. Just to confine the sound like this. Just do it. Just do it all the time and profit. X trim it. C minor is the best. C minor is actually sick. I love C minor. Not because it sounds any different from any other key, but just because I like how it lays out on the keyboard, honestly. Okay, so we're gonna big depth on this. We're gonna not sync the speed, and we're gonna like do one of these sorts of things where we go dupe. Can I get a t-shirt that says dupe, please? Available in the merch store next week. That'd be great. I don't have a merch store, but if I do, this is my first t-shirt. It's gonna say dupe. Okay, like that, but better. You'll get on designing that. Thanks. Still want the mug with the thumbs up, yeah. It's funny because it sounds major with this major chord in the beginning. It's like a, what, A flat major chord or something, I assume. Yeah. I really want like a deep bass note, not bass note, a kick drum here. I did say no percussion, so I'm not gonna do it, but I want like a, right here, big impact to go, you know, like that would just be sick. But I'm not gonna break the rules, because I'm a good boy. And perhaps I should completely stop this as soon as it hits this note, just to like... Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. And then what we could also do is automate. How do I get to the clip gain stuff? I never use that, but now I'm going to. Clip gain, clip gain. Someone know, like, is there a shortcut that I need to do to like be a part of that world? Checkbox. Ah, gain envelope. Rules are meant to be broken. Rules are meant to be broken. Space bass drums aren't the same as regular drums. I think it's allowed. Ah, good. I didn't realize that, but now I do. Okay, so I'm gonna put a dot here, and I'm gonna ramp this volume up. Okay, let's do it from here, maybe. It's kind of cool. And also we're gonna take away the depth on the X trim right as it approaches so that we get like a full chord. Kind of like that. The onset of this note is so vague, it's hard to time it right. That's pretty good. It's actually not even starting on beat, right? So why don't we like... You know what I can do to get that, to get the whatever bass note that I want? Just like somebody said, space drums aren't the same. No, that wasn't it. That's, yeah, use a deep fat synth note. So I'm gonna take this and do a thing that you guys have probably seen me often do, which is get it to sound kind of like a kick. Welcome to everybody who's new to the stream, by the way. If you're here for the first time, please say hello. I'm happy to chat with you. Also, here's the image I'm working from, just in case you want to see. So, okay, LFO2 is set to amp only when I hit it hard, but no, I don't want that. I want, macro 3. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, let's get this out of the way again. So, okay, I'm gonna make this thing have like a hard impact when it hits, kind of like this, and we say LFO 3 controls global master tune, dupe, and then we go, I'm writing the track in order of how my eye tracks things. So sun first, then water, then the lava, as I call it. Okay, this is like not even audible at all. That's getting closer to what I want. See what I'm trying to do? So I'm going to re-trigger the bass right at that moment so that it triggers that punch. It's kind of lame. Kind of lame, dude. It kind of works though, I guess, so. Oh, now it's triggering every time. Not lame, okay, good. I don't want it to trigger every time though, I only want, oh, it has to be set to legato. That's why. Cool. Okay, so something about this is not cool. And it's probably that this initial sound is too similar to the sun already. So I think we need to filter the initial sound as well so that it's darker. Something like that. And then maybe get like a reverse noise sweep of a sort. Where would I have that? Can't feel my face fives with the bass, right? That sort of thing. That's pretty good. Let's take this, put it here, here, and have it end like this. Okay, so I need to like, yeah. Don't quite know how to do this best. Don't really like any of these options. That was actually decent, okay. Okay, so let's get the lava involved now. You don't say that too often. I don't say that too often in a music production session, but I really wish I said it more often. Gotta make sure all these notes are legato so that they don't cause the bass drum quality to trigger again. Okay, and then let's look at that lava, as I call it. So, man, the sun is just like getting at me right now. Okay. So I'm just gonna have to experiment here. I don't really know. Mastering the box. Hello, welcome. I am well. Are you well? Happy to have you here. Let's just try some stuff. I'm gonna just keep on the serum train. I've been like serum starved. If you guys have watched the last streams, I just grab it constantly even though I'm not supposed to. Super Bowl Sunday. Is it actually Super Bowl Sunday? I literally have no idea. Okay, so what does lava sound like? I assume I'm gonna find it in the Psytrance pack. But, you know. It's kind of lava-y. I remember making that patch. Whoa. Whoa, honestly, this is kind of a thing. It's like super rhythmic though, which I don't really want. How can I fix that? How can I fix that? If I disable all of the patterns, Okay. And then maybe. It's kind of lava-ish. At some point here, I hit the F again. There. So I could put it like right there. So what I'm actually going to do is copy the bass down and think about where is the best place for it to come in. Cool. Let's try it. Okay, let's set this back to be a mono patch. Unfortunately, no beats today, but I hear you. Okay, I kind of like this. I also want to add another lava thing, lava bottom. And then why don't we go into Omnisphere? See where the lava's at. Maybe we can just search lava. Omnisphere's got 10,000 patches. Maybe it's got a lava patch. Hey, look at that. It's got a bunch of them. Decent. It's actually pretty cool. Okay, we actually need that. unexpected, but awesome. This is definitely pitched down. It's supposed to be like here, maybe. But the pitch down is cool. Let's EQ just a little bit. I don't want to interfere with my bass that much, honestly. That's pretty cool. Oops. I know what you mean with the stomach thing. I'm kind of wanting to like end on a chord that we have not heard. I'm not even thinking about what these chords are, by the way. It's just ever-changing F minor notes with some bass notes. Like it triggers ideas in my mind of what I'm hearing because of the bass, but I'm not actually like thinking about what they are. And but I kind of think that we can, right at the end, take a surprise sort of thing. I don't know what though, because I don't want it to be too far off of what's going on here. Because in the very end, we're on something like, I don't know what the chord is exactly, something like this. And we could then grab like, I don't know exactly. Into, what key am I in? I'm in F minor. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. That's like not what I was expecting, but I kind of dig that, honestly. Okay, let's try it. And so what we'll do is play U, what was I just playing? Something like that. I'm not sure exactly, Shankar, what it's for. It's just a feeling right now that I want. Conquer, welcome, hello. Doing very well. And I don't know if we're gonna have to change the octave on the bass, like the lava sound without the sun. That's pretty cool, actually, too. You're right about that. of time, but we're gonna do it. I mean, we're running out of time with the song, not with the stream. So this last chord is gonna be, I just went to I'm in the key of F, so I went to a B flat 6/9 over D. So first inversion, B flat 4 chord situation. And oh, the scene is still up. Thanks. Okay, and then now I'm gonna go for a C minor. Thing. So what was I playing before? Something like, that. So we'll go for the 11 on top. This guy's in here, this guy's in here. A C minor 9-ish situation. Okay, and the bass is already doing it. But man, I'm coming up on the time limit. Let's go from the start again. See what we can do. This thing needs some work. That's the chord I want to end on. It needs something to reinforce the C a bit more because it's losing its C-ness because we're not playing any C's in the upper voices. So it's a bit better. I love ending on chords like that. In the key of C. Okay, Steve. Let's try to make this lava situation a little bit nicer. I'm wondering about... Why are you here? I'm wondering about filtering. Filtering and spreading. So where do we get that from? We get that from, why haven't I favorited this thing? Who makes this? I forget every time. Master, animate. Okay, we're gonna go wide. It's okay, I guess. Definitely happy, Shamkra. It's fun to use the stock plugins too, honestly, but like, it's always nice to come back to the toys. This thing goes way too quickly. Wow. Like shift this over to here. Okay, why is this not like... Why is it re-triggering? I want it to glide. Oh, it's because the filter is key tracked. That's the whole deal. Hey, Chris, thanks. Yeah, the thing with the automation stuff is that if it sounds good, it is good. I'm only gonna change it if like my ear can tell that it's a problem. If it looks like janky, like this is not even that janky, but there are times when it looks terrible, but it sounds fine, then whatever. Just gonna leave it. Bubbling sound coming through on your guys' speakers? Is it too quiet? You're just reading that lava can be acidic or basic. Acidic lava is lighter in color and viscous, so it's fitting that you're using a base with an acid sound. That's hilarious. Bubbling's fine, good on ours, sounds good. Okay, okay. Good. I also feel like I want something else for this red as well. I'm just gonna start clicking things until I get what I want. Retroland, because I don't know how else to live. Retro keys. Retro synth, actually. retro life straight up, man. No. 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 This is actually not too bad. One of them is transposed a fifth, this one. In fact, I can probably do without the whistling altogether. Okay, I'm gonna try to take the chords like this, and I'm gonna remove everything before the lava point. Oops, not record. How do I do this? So we can even like just start it here. Kim, hello, welcome. And then we're gonna pitch this all up. And we're gonna put an arpeggiator on. We could just use the built-in arpeggiator in Omnisphere. This might already just be fine. Honestly, never super satisfied with random. It's okay, but it's like, yeah, I don't know, it's just not quite right. It sounds cool, but happened. You can kind of alter it. But it's kind of working here. Yeah. Put it in the giant verb as well. Do you have this list correct? What's that mean? Serum Arcade Fab Filter RC20. In terms of like what to buy, in what order. Serum, yes. Fab Filter, for sure. And then it depends on the sounds you want. Arcade is really cool, but what I'm using, yes, is Serum, Arcade, Fab Filter for all my like mixing stuff. Well, I'm like black now, hey. RC20 for retroizing stuff. Omnisphere for hybrid sounds. Keyscape for keyboard sounds. And then a bunch of other stuff just for fun. But yes, right now that's what I'm using, plus Omnisphere. Let's try to get my face lit. Gotta keep it lit. I should probably just keep like the window open, hey, that like allows me to configure my stuff. Hello. Hi. I just closed it again. It's just, this is so instinctive. Not the real window. Yeah, no, not the real window. It's already, actually there's blinds in front of it. If it was open, I would just be like dying because the sun's right in my eyes. It's lit. Okay, so I'm gonna do a bit of mid-side on this. If you guys have not seen that before, you might be curious about it. Basically, let's actually just do it in a separate EQ so we can keep it clean. It's not sunny. Well, sure looks sunny from here. Got sun coming in my window. I have not tried the Spitfire libraries, believe it or not. I had to use my hard drive for a different purpose for a few weeks, and now it's free again, but I just haven't had the time to load everything on, so it's coming. It's coming soon. Just a bit. Okay, so I'm going to, yeah, mostly clouds. Must just be like literally where I'm looking is like the sun. I'm gonna pull out all of the mid frequencies and low frequencies from this sound in the center channel. So all the information is gonna remain on the sides, but it's going to be like, the mid is gonna be freed up. So what we're gonna do is pull something down. We're gonna switch this from stereo mode to mid mode. And then I'll just like really exaggerate it so you can hear it. Okay, so here's it with all the stuff being pulled out of the mids. I'm gonna put it back in. Now it's back in. Out again. See what it does? It like leaves a hole in the center of the spectrum, sort of, where the other instruments are gonna go. That's the whole point. And if you're not in headphones or whatever, it might actually be hard to hear. Also gonna change this. How do I do that? I changed a mode in Fab Filter, yeah. It has like a mid mode and a side mode and a whatever. So then I could like get another band, switch it to a side mode. Somehow, stereo placement side, and boost all the high frequencies on just the side. Minus 10 degrees, wow. So I want to try to also bounce out these little dibbly dops that we've just been listening to. Like that. And put them in the intro. Kind of just like this. Go zoop. And we're zooping it. Now it sounds great. And let's put it on the reverb again. Maybe let's even automate the panning so it goes from here to there. I'm going to fade this guy out. This time limit is really tough. Let's put the image on and then also play the track. I'm pretty much happy with that, honestly. Like, I could certainly keep adding more and more. Is the green in there? The green. You mean like that part down by the bottom there? No. Or maybe, I don't really know. I hope so. So, you live in the South Pole. Oh my god, why am I so big suddenly and out of proportion? I don't know how to fix this. Bear with me for a sec. How about that? How do I look like this? There's no undo in OBS. Oh god. That's so funny. Okay, I'm just gonna reset all this. Unfortunately, I cropped stuff, which now it's gonna be not cropped, but whatever. We're just gonna go like this and say boop, boop. Should automate your camera shape to the music. That would actually be sick. Get wide, yeah. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with this, with the track just as it is. I'm going to just do like a real quick. Sweetie, I'm glad you like it. I like how it turned out too. It's quite cool. I want, oh, the ending. Oh, it needs one little thing. How much time do I have? I got a bit of time, right? I can just quickly do something. What it needs is, make it green. Okay. So much louder. That's funny. Well, we're going to listen to them. Unless, I don't know if you put yours to be listened to on stream or not, but we're going to listen to the ones that are anyway. What do I want? I want like, honestly, I'm thinking metal. Just maybe not green, but arcade is really cool. It's worth doing the trial anyway to see if it works with your workflow. Like, I definitely don't use it all the time, but I'm happy to have it. That was actually pretty cool. Oh, percussive. I can't use percussive. God damn it. Okay. Good. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, so what I'm going to do instead is go in here. I just need something. I don't even know what I'm hearing exactly. I just need like a really cool sound that is interesting. I wish you could just type that in and just get that. Let's go for sort by random and just start. This might actually work. Looks like a bird. I don't know about the metallic part of it. I might have to cut that out. Maybe it could be green. Exactly, I don't know. So it looks like this kind of is where the metal is. I'm just gonna stitch it together basically. Okay. If by fast you mean have done it for 15 years. Yes. I'm going to take some white noise and layer it on this thing. Gosh, where is it? Here, no, yes. Not sure why Studio One does this, but when it plays back stuff like this, I don't know if this comes across on your guys' systems, but it does this little like, hear what I mean? That's not actually in the file though. It's just like, it just puts that in there when it previews it for some reason. So we're going to reverse this, and I'm going to layer this to get high end on this sound, basically, is what I'm trying to do. Cracks, beats, pause. Welcome. The popping and cracking. Oh, yeah, I don't think we've met before. Uptime. Does that work on YouTube? Can you do that? What does that even mean? Sorry, I'm a noob. So right when this thing starts, yeah, some sparkle, exactly. Send that through the reverb. No, I have its own reverb. Like this. Leave all the high frequencies in that we possibly can. And solo it. Make it big. Yeah, this probably doesn't sound like anything to you guys right now, but it will in a moment. Let's mix down that. Oh, right. I guess we're gonna have to, how does this work? Can we, how do I mix down like a longer region like this? Yep. Oh, but it needs to be like 10,000 times longer. Yeah, it's like, this reverb is my favorite. I just love it. I just love, love, love it. If I had, it's like a Desert Island plugin for me. It's not quite right, but it's okay, I guess. Okay, and then let's just try to put animate on this to get it a bit wider, maybe. Then can I just like take these and go mix down selection and they become a thing? They become a thing. Now we're just going to stick this right at the end. And then we're going to figure out a way to make this work. Okay, and we will put a reverb on this. We will mix this down again. We will unmute this, reverse this. Yeah, hello. Reverse this. It's okay. Not quite what I want, but I don't know how to shape it better. I kind of like it. It's just a little bit on the lo-fi-ish side. I wanted it to be a little more high-res sounding, but we pan this guy maybe. Yeah, it reminds me of a seagull too. Okay. Okay, I'm probably just going to leave it at that because I don't really want to take any more time on it. I want to play you guys tracks and be done within kind of 2 hours-ish. The seagull outro, yeah. Let's try to get all these guys to drop their last note on time. Is this green? You tell me. Sounds green. Good. I wonder also just about a delay on here. Could be lame. Could be the coolest thing of all time. Just gonna have to see. Yeah. That was kind of sick, actually. Coolio. Julio. Let's just make sure we've got the master bumping. I'm gonna push this volume a little bit, so sorry if it gets a bit loud. Okay, Steve, thanks. This is the final track, basically, but I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we're going to listen to the other submissions here in 1 second. I'm just going to hear my whole track, make sure that there's nothing that stands out to me as weird or whatever, and then we'll get into the other listening. Yeah, we'll definitely have the image up when we hear the tracks for sure. Sweet. That was fun. Like I say, I've never done that. I've never tried to like actually represent exactly the image and sound. I don't know that I achieved it. I kind of did to my way of seeing it, and that's the whole fun, right? I'm pretty stoked to listen to everybody else's now. So just give me a sec while I pull up the Dropboxer. The Dorpbox, that's what I normally call it, actually. Where is it here? Yeah, I'm pretty stoked on the art as well. It was quite inspiring for me. I had a couple ideas as I was going through. I was like, oh, this one looks good. Oh, this one looks good. And I saw that one. I was like, no, that's the one. Gotta do that one. Okay, so let's just see here. Everybody seems like they want stream, except for Maddie, and that's fine, Maddie. If you would rather not, just you can let me know. I know you said in here it would be fine to play, but like just whatever you want is totally fine with me. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to control the volume on my end a little bit. Oh yeah, all you gotta do is just like write stream in the file name. Like just the way you put feedback, you can just put stream there as well. That's totally fine. Okay, so let's see. Let's get embarrassed. Here comes, let's put me over here again and get this image because that's where I've got the thingy. Okay, so to me like he couldn't upload his track. Oh, because what? He was too late? Is that what it is? Sorry, bro. It's a deadline. What do you want from me? Or he couldn't upload it for some other reason. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. It's the last minute for me with no gain staging or a proper mix. Okay, I'm gonna try to balance volumes for everybody. I can kind of see I have a meter here that I can look at to see like where it's at, but we're just gonna go through them and yep. Here we go. Oh my God, I'm actually so stoked. Okay, so this is Shamkra. Yep. Love it. Thought that was so cool. The chord at the end just like did it for me. Wow, just kind of like blew my mind actually. That swelled in there. Thank you, that was awesome. Okay, here comes Kim. His track is called Contrast. I know some people name them, some people don't, so, you know, whatever. Oops. Awesome. Loved it. Really cool stuff. I love the change in harmony, so different from the previous track and from my track too, so dark. It's great. I remember in the Discord you said that you played it for your kids and they were scared. I thought that was hilarious. Okay, this is Maddie. Wow, not what I was expecting at all. That was great. Going for the cinematic war vibe, sort of orchestral thing. I thought it was just fantastic. So different from what we've all done so far. Thanks so much, Maddie. It's great. You need to put a limiter on that though, boost the volume. I had it at full volume and that was as loud as I could get it, just for future reference. Okay, so this is gonna be Megan. otherwise known as Pig Now Named in the Discord. So let's just see. Wow, that was so cool. That was like just definitely what you were talking about. Neon, sun, dystopian future thing. That was just like sick. Love the sounds. I love the boom, boom. I always hear that stuff in like some whatever glitchy music or like down tempo stuff. And I think I need to add stuff like that, little like glitchy single note stuff. And I just never think about it. And then I hear it again. I'm like, oh, God damn it. I need that. Okay, this is going to be Nick. Wow, really cool. That was like somewhere right in between like what Megan did and then what Maddie did. It was like gives me like this almost cyberpunky neon future vibe, synth wavy thing with the orchestral thing. Like I thought it was just fantastic. Great work. I was just gonna ask also what libraries are you using for that stuff. It was awesome. Spitfire, Core, and Mai Tai. Okay, good. I should have mentioned some of these names. Sorry, it was Megan's is called Neon Sunset. Nick's is called The Threat of Color. And next up is Stranger. Stranger doesn't have a name for his. It's Weekly Challenge 6, After My Own Heart. Wow, so cool. So different again from what we've heard so far. So much darker. Loved it. It was remind me a little bit of Kim's there too. You guys were on the same sort of wavelength with the harmony, and you said you saw faces in it. Let me just take a look at that. Faces. Are there faces in the picture? I didn't even notice. Is there literally, or are you just seeing things? Is the question. Anyway, thank you. Awesome. Last but not least, we have Thomas T. Henricus. So this one is also without a name. And here we go. Awesome. So cool. So cool. Again, love the blend of the orchestral stuff with the synth wavy dum dum thing going on there. Awesome. You and Nick were kind of on the same wavelength there, I think, too, hey? That was sweet. And hi, Chris, by the way. Nice that you're lurking. And Neil. I'm going to play mine once more before I go, guys. So let me just get the image up for you here. From the top. Yep. Happy with it. Thanks, everybody. That was great. Wow, so different. They're all just so different. Just loved it. Honestly, like we got to do another one of these like image ones, hey, or like something else similar to it. I thought it was really cool. The translation thing from one sense to another. My mix has too much low mids, in case you want to know how to mix well. This is all like just so much down the zone. Got to cut into that a little bit. If you play that back on like a phone or something, it's just gonna explode. I don't know if you've ever listened to like kind of low MIDI, not MIDI as in MIDI, but as in low mid-rangey music on phones or laptop speakers. They do not like it. Sine wave kind of frequencies in the 120 to 300 hertz range. If it's too much, they just go and explode constantly. But you know, live and learn. I've done that. I do so much of that in my songs, and I go listen to it on my phone, and I think like, oh God, need to get rid of that. So I hear this and I think I should nip that in the bud right now. Sounds so nice in headphones. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. I mix on these headphones all the time, and I think like, hey, sounds great. And then I go listen on like what real people listen to music on, and suddenly it's like, oh, this is garbage. Sounds great on the speakers. Great. Okay. Well, so long as it sounds good on the hi-fi equipment, I'm happy. Okay, everybody, that was wonderful to be with you, as always. And I'm going to post all the entries in the Discord after this. And I'll give my feedback later today for those that asked for it. in their titles. And then I'm going to post tomorrow the new challenge, which is exciting. It can be completely different once again from this. I've been getting a lot of good feedback, honestly, on the challenges. People seem to like it a lot. I really like it a lot. When I first was coming up with the idea, I thought like, oh, it should be fun. Like people will have a little project to work on or something. But then when I go to do it, I'm like, whoa, this is like a thing. This is probably what everybody should be doing to learn music production. And even if you're a pro, I think you should do stuff like this. It just forces me to work in ways that I would never think of. I would never consider doing. And a lot of the challenges that we've done so far are things I would never find time to do on my own. I would never sit down and just be like, I'm going to do this now. I'm just too busy, or I have all my toys at my disposal. And so I feel like, why should I just use stock instruments, or why should I only use my mouth, or why should I whatever? It's like, I don't know, I really enjoy it. So I'm hoping that it's as fun for you guys. Certainly you keep entering it, so I'm glad to see that. And if anybody watching this wants to enter, please join the Discord. The link is in the description below. Tomorrow I'm going to post a new challenge. It's going to be totally different from this one, I'll tell you that much. And probably be something you've never done before. I can't imagine many people have tried this new challenge we're going to be trying tomorrow. So thanks for your support, everybody, as always. And yeah, I'm reading your comments here. I can't respond to everything, but I'm happy to be with you. And I'm going to be back on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time to probably finish off the instrumental part of the chill guitar-based thing that I'm working on. And yeah, I'm hoping to see you there. And if not, then you can watch the replay or live in the future or whatever you want to do. That sounds cool. Okay, have a great rest of your Sunday or wherever you are, everybody. And I appreciate you. I'll see you all very soon. See you in the Discord.